Hello and welcome to another mini painting video. This week I had to start off by doing two apologies. One, I had to apologize for my voice. I'm a bit hoarse. I'm overcoming a cold that has been plaguing me most of the week. Just been kind of settled in my head and my throat. No pain, just kind of hard to talk. So my talking this week may be more limited, and the video might be a little shorter just because it's hard for me to talk for a long period of time. So sorry about that. Also, when I was recording this video, I got a phone call about midway through, and I've been recording these videos on my phone because it shoots 4K, unlike my studio camera that's mounted to my ceiling, which only shoots in 1080p. So the phone call happened, and unbeknownst to me, the video stopped recording. So I had to start a new video as soon as I realized that, which was a few minutes after that phone call instant. So there might be a bit of a jump, and I'm sorry about that. It's a learning experience for me, and still figuring these stuff out. I guess in the future I know to put my phone on airplane mode before I start recording anything. But no big deal. This week's topic is to start and kick off October, which starts in just a few days, is the classic Universal monster, Boris Karloff himself, from the 1931 Frankenstein movie, Frankenstein's Monster. And I wanted to choose, a lot of people have been requesting me to do the classic Universal monsters, and if I was going to start with any of them, I had to start with the monster from Frankenstein. It's a classic, to say the least, and I wanted to choose a moment in the movie which was not the typical monster staggering forward, scaring people with torches and pitchforks and that. Like, I wanted to do more of a poetic moment, more reflecting on the monster's complex nature. And so I found, I centered in on the point of the movie where the monster is wandering the countryside and comes across a little girl playing at the foot of a lake. She's playing with flowers. And she isn't scared of the monster. She is happy to have a playmate and gives him flowers, and he looks upon them in their beauty and actually smiles. And then, of course, she's showing him how she can throw the flowers into the lake and they float. They can make a little boat. And he does so, and she does so, and they're having fun. And then he runs out of flowers and he throws her into the lake. And that freaks him out, and he runs back off onto his eventual path of being, well, watch the movie if you haven't. It's 1931. If you haven't seen it by this point, you really should. Classic. So, while coloring this, I didn't want it to be a black and white painting by any means. I wanted to have some color and also play around with that weird, undead, greenish, yellowy, waxy, blue-greens and yellowy greens. Those are two different kinds of light yellowy greens mixed with some blue-greenish shadows. Just a little hints, little teeny tiny hints of my ash rose, warm gray tone, warm flesh tone. I wanted nothing to seem natural or healthy on this individual whatsoever, and play around with just those colors which I don't normally get to play around with much on a face. Or much together in general. So it was fun to play around with some other colors. I'm thinking this whole month leading up to my 50th, the year-long, or coming up on like a year anniversary doing this. This is, I believe, I'm going to have to double-check the numbers, but I think this is the 47th video. This may be the 45th, 46th. It's somewhere up there. And I'm thinking about doing some horror movie and classic Halloween-esque topics for the next few weeks, just to kind of celebrate October and all of its glory. So let me know in the comments below if you have a suggestion for a Halloween-y or fall themed mini painting or any topic in general. Just leave it in the comments below, or if you are a Patreon subscriber, which if you're watching this video, chances are you are, unless you're a lucky individual who has somehow wandered to a random page on the internet, and if you are watching this, welcome! But for all of you that are my Patreon subscribers, go to my Discord server and leave a comment in the art suggestions page of my Discord server, and I will add it to my list of things to do. I'm doing, as I said, one a week. Thinking about doing something bigger maybe for the year anniversary. I started this whole process last year at Thanksgiving, and I know that's more than a month away. So I think I probably did a few early on, multiples in a week, and I think when I settled on one a week, it seemed like a good number. What do you guys think? I hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun to do, and see you next week. Here is what it turned out to look for. There's the sketch, and I've added these at the end. What do you guys think? Do you like seeing this transition from the sketch to the final artwork at the end? This is all new and experimenting on my point, so what do you think? Leave it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed it. Until then, see you next week.